What up? You got Cinco Smith at wealthyrapper.com and cincosmith.com. But at Wealthy Rapper, I like to talk about things and thoughts that you can start incorporating in order to make you a wealthy rapper. And by rap, I mean anybody who's in the rap industry, whether that's a rapper for sure, a singer, a DJ, a producer, a promoter, whatever the case may be. Anybody who fits into that demographic of the hip hop culture, then by all means, I speak to you, and I think it's something that can benefit most people because many people aren't thinking in this direction. And in this brief video, I want to give you 3 reasons why you should consider the SBA loans and grants that are being made available. The time has been extended. At the recording of this video is currently July, but it's been extended to like September. Don't quote me on the date, September. So that means there's more money that's going to be available, and why you should consider the SBA loans and grants. For one, as I always say, if you've never seen any of my videos, I always tell people, listen, if you're a rapper, if you're a producer, if you're an artist, if you're a singer, whatever the case may be, you are a business owner. You're a business, first and foremost. So many people just do it for the love and the passion, but you got to understand that you're a business. And if you operate as such, there's benefits that come with it, from tax deductions, as well as the ability to qualify for something like an SBA loan or a grant. Now, let's be clear. Many people have been affected by the pandemic and the lockdown and things of that nature monetarily in this profession. Now, depending on what you do, you might have made a come up. Like you might be making more money because you figured out a way to make this situation work for you. Not everybody has been that fortunate, but most people have felt the hit, especially if you are a performing artist. You've been going out and performing. Some of that has been hindered, and people have been trying to figure out or get strategic with doing things online. But the main thing is to understand that you have had some effect, and you might have had to pivot. But since you've had some effect, then it's a good chance you can qualify for this type of loan, if you understand that you're a business. So that's number one. That's one reason why you should consider it, because you have been affected to some degree. Now, on top of that, most businesses thrive off of some form of capital. Yes, you can put in the sweat equity. Yes, you can put in the grind. Yes, you can put in the hustle. So this is not to excuse any of that, but sometimes money helps move the needle faster. Sometimes putting money into your passion or your business helps you do what you were wanting to do in a shorter amount of time. It took me a while before I understood that. And as I understand that, I'm like, okay, I get it. So let me relay what once was a lack thought process for me into something that could be a wealthy rapper mentality, so you can understand it. Now, if you acquire some capital by getting access to SBA loan or grant, now you can apply that into your business and help move you further faster, whether that's putting it into marketing, whether that's buying some things that you need that can take your brand to the next level, whatever it is, you really want to strongly consider it because it helps move you in a direction faster. On top of that, that's number 2. Number 3 is that when you spend money and it's directly associated with your business, if you keep the proper records, use some type of software to track it. Don't just rely on receipts or just, things of that nature. That can be horrific when it's time to file taxes. And I'm not a tax preparer anymore. I used to be. And, I just want to educate you on things that have worked for me and things that are working for people who understand it. But when you spend it directly on your business, because you're investing in your business, and by being a business owner, whether it's small or large, you are helping contribute to the economy. And by helping contribute to the economy, guess what? The government rewards you in the form of tax deductions, tax benefits. So yeah, you got it as a loan, but the money you spent it on was tax deductible. And yeah, you have to pay the loan back if it's a loan, but if it was a grant, that was money that you don't have to pay back, but you were able to fuel into your business, and you're able to leverage it that way if it was a grant. But from a loan standpoint, there are certain perks as long as you spend that money inside your business to make your business grow. And I'm going to give you a bonus one. The bonus reason is many times people can't typically qualify for loans depending on their scenario. They can, but some can't, depending on their scenario. This is not based on some of those same stipulations that keep people from qualifying for loans and grants and things of that nature. However, if you do qualify, it's usually at a lower interest rate. So this is a low interest rate loan, which means that, yeah, you borrow the money, you got to pay it back with interest, but it's less interest than if you were doing it some other means, like credit card or certain bank loans. It's less interest. So that can help you. And they got some guidelines and time frames for people to have to pay it back. So they work with you in that area. But just consider all of those things and don't push it off as something that doesn't fit you or doesn't apply to you. If it applies to, if you fit any of the categories that I've listed, you're a business owner, you're in the rap industry, you operate like a business, you've been affected, then you might want to strongly consider applying. And if you need assistance with that, let me know. We help people go through the process. It can be done by yourself. I'm not saying you can't do it by yourself, but it might be a couple of things that, you might want to consider having some assistance. So if you need our assistance, then let us know and we can discuss that, and, we can make it happen that way. But nonetheless, consider it, strongly consider it, because many people are not, because they feel like it does not apply. And if you consider it and you apply and do it, kudos. If you need assistance and you reach out, I'm here to assist, but I just want to awaken that mindset so you can understand that sometimes you getting capital, reinvesting it into your business, can make your brand as an artist, rapper, producer, DJ more profitable and put you in a position to be a wealthy rapper in a shorter amount of time. So that's all I got for this video. Consider it. Let me know if I can assist you in any way. Salute.